Onslaught Radio, bringing metal to the masses.
This is Onslaught Radio. I'm Natalie and I'm backstage at Download Festival 2013 where I'm talking to the guys from Idiom. How's it going, guys?
Very well, best day of our lives.
Yeah, it's going really well. Good.
And you guys were on the Red Bull stage earlier, weren't you? How was that for you? Was it amazing?
It was so rammed. It was unbelievable. You couldn't, I could see people I knew well outside the tent that just couldn't get in. It was the best moment that I can think of.
It couldn't have gone any better. Really got it. No way. It was amazing.
I mean, do you come to a festival like this and think that you're going to be playing and there's probably not going to be many people because, you know, especially with some of the other stages, some of the bands there are like essentially the gods of rock and metal. So do you kind of have mixed feelings when you know that you're doing a set at something like Download?
It is tough, definitely. I think we kind of got lucky in a way that we were on quite early. Do you know what I mean? So I think if you're playing later on, you clash with a lot bigger bands and the bands that you actually want to be watching yourself. I'd imagine if I was on the same time as Limp Bizkit, I'd actually be like, oh no. But yeah, it's good. But yeah, I know what you mean. Definitely, I don't know. It's all right.
And as you said, you guys were on quite early this morning, but did you find that the crowd were getting into it? Even the hangovers managed to...
We had massive circle pits and mosh pits. The place bounced into the back at 12 o'clock and it was just, we were on at 25 past 12, but everyone's been blown away by it. It's just, I've been to that tent a few times and I haven't seen it like that, and I was worried it wasn't going to be, like you said, I really was. And our friends Young Guns were playing the same time as us on main stage, and we're like, God, it sucks. We wanted to see him, and they're well big, so it was, but rammed. It was rammed for us, so amazing.
So you guys sticking around for the rest of the weekend and seeing a couple of the other bands?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Definitely gonna see Limp Bizkit. We saw Korn and Slipknot yesterday, which is so good. But they're the sort of bands that we obviously grew up listening to, and reason why we do what we do. So it's amazing to see that, especially all in one festival as well. It can't get any better than that.
And what have you guys been doing in the leading up to Download? Anything?
Drinking. Try not to drink too much because. I thought you meant today. Oh, not today. You mean lead up to this festival? Oh, we've been playing all the festivals.
Sounds like an alcohol.
Sorry.
What have you been doing? Drinking. I'm trying to.
I thought you meant till now.
No, out for months.
Oh no, we've done Hit the Deck Festival and we've done Takedown Festival and a couple shows with the Cancer Bats and a headline tour. We've been really, really busy up till now, so it's been really good. And then the rest of the year's just as rammed as well. With Nas Festival coming up, with Main Stage, which is going to be awesome. With KEB as well, we're on a KEB day on Saturday, which is going to be cool. Red Fest and Burnout Festival as well.
Just a lot of indie festivals and stuff. It's really good. I mean, it's amazing to do this. Download's obviously the pinnacle, but yeah, I mean, all the other ones are so great to do. The fans, they're such dedicated fans. And lucky they all turned up today, which is great.
I mean, you said you're doing a couple of other festivals, particularly things like Red Fest. They are quite diverse. Do you find that it's a little bit more daunting doing something like that?
I think the lucky thing with Idiom is we aren't that metal, but we could play a metal crowd. We have kind of, other aspects about us as well. We're quite rappy and quite bouncy, so I prefer to play a show where it wasn't just metal fans, because we always seem to appeal to those people. Metal fans love Lamb of God, They'll like our band, but they won't love it because we're not as heavy. We've got singing, we've got rapping, we've got everything and screaming. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's good to turn people's heads, isn't it? It's definitely if you get people that you definitely wouldn't be at a metal gig, but they watch it and they go, all right, that was pretty good, and just to get that, you appreciate that a lot, just see people that going in thinking, I don't know what they're going to be like, and at the end of it, if they enjoy it and they like it, that's brilliant. It's great.
And our stage is pretty heavy. We got Barry tomorrow headlining our stage and stuff, so there are some heavy ones there, but yeah, it's going to be good.
Awesome, guys. Well, thank you very much for talking to Onslaught Radio and enjoy the rest of the festival.
We'll do you too. Thank you very much.
Cheers, thank you.